This is the things to do for January 2024. I do this video once a month for the things to do for the following month so that you can print it out, send it to your friends or family, and just know, like, so you don't get to Saturday and be like, I don't know what's going on tonight. I don't know. What are we going to do this weekend? So that it's just fun and get to know Bakersfield a little bit better. That is the goal, for you to become a local Bakersfield expert just like me. I am Angel, your favorite Bakersfield realtor, here to serve you. A call, a text, an email. We can get that process started. On the list of things to do around Bakersfield in January 2024, if you're a Gen Xer like me, you're going to know what this is. So Fast Times at Ridgemont High was a movie back in the 80s, Tom Cruise, and there's just Phoebe Cates. There's just a lot of them. It was kind of an iconic movie, a little bit like 16 Candles, but not quite that good. There's just a lot of sex and drugs and music. It's got a really great soundtrack. I will say that. Anyway, the point being is that you can go to the Bakersfield Music Hall of Fame. You can get tickets, starts at 7, and there you go. They're going to play, or somebody's going to perform the soundtrack. If you want to get Gen Xers out, this soundtrack will do it. January 25th, and that is a Thursday. Anywhere from $15 to $45, you can get the tickets at Eventbrite. That sounds like a nice date night out. Since I'm talking about Gen X, please always remember, don't ever forget, speaking of Gen X, if you are a Gen X, you know that saying. So in and around town, every weekend is Farmers Market and Second Saturday. So every month, I don't ever say them every month because they're happening every month, but the farmers markets are happening. There's one at Hagen Oaks and there's one over on the east side. I can't think of what it's called. So we always have that. And then downtown is Second Saturday. We always have Second Saturday downtown. It's the best Saturday of the month. So all of the vendors in downtown, I've done a video with Mallory about Second Saturday. It's really, really fun. The restaurants and the bars open up and they have specialty things for you to taste. And it's just a really good time. And that's just fun. Like Smitten does stuff and the Botanist does stuff. Downtown, you have brunch. You can get shopping and all kinds of fun deals. So please always remember, don't ever forget, that's always happening. That saying, please always remember, don't ever forget, is a full-on Gen X. It was from One Day at a Time. One Day at a Time. Valerie Bertinelli, Mackenzie Phillips, Bonnie Franklin, and the guy who, I don't remember the guy who played Schneider, but Schneider was their maintenance man. And he always had this big old thing of keys that he hung around. So like to this day, any Gen Xer, this one will tell you that when I have a bunch of keys, I'm like, I feel like Schneider, because Schneider was in that show. He always had keys and he was a little pervy, but it was still funny. It was Bonnie Franklin, Valerie Bertinelli, and Mackenzie Phillips. And like they were like starting fresh. I think there was a divorce or a death or something. If you're a Gen Xer, you know what I'm talking about. Peking Acrobat. This says it is a time-honored Chinese tradition rooted in centuries of Chinese history and folk art. Tradition demands that each generation of acrobats adds its own improvements and embellishments. It's a show that you can go and watch, a lot like Cirque. That's what it is. Cirque du Soleil. That's what I was thinking. But this isn't Cirque du Soleil, but Peking Acrobats is coming to Bakersfield. It's coming to the Fox Theater. Friday, January 26th. The tickets are on sale now, $22 to $42. That's being held at the Fox Theater. The next thing up is called Broken Deck Art Show. If you have a skateboarder, you know Broken Deck. You know what a deck is. It's the part where your feet go. So it's over here off Coffee Road, 4550 Coffee Road. And so they are having a Broken Deck art show. It's free and it's on the 26th and it's from 7 to 10 p.m. and it's at the Bakersfield Skate Co., which is in the northwest part of town. That is a good time. Where are the Disney lovers? So this is Mouse Con. Everything is a con at the Kern County Fairgrounds. And there's going to be some special guests there, actually. So the young lady from Lion King and a Disney legend, her name is Irene Bedard. She's going to be there in person. Another Disney legend, Tony Anselmo. So he's in different movies. So this is kind of cool to be able to go and you might, you get some animators there. Maybe you'll get something autographed. Maybe you've got some vintage Mickey ears that you want to take there. I bet you that'd be cool to have the animator sign them. MouseCon. It's going to be all things the Mouse House. We love that. And that's out at the Kern County Fairgrounds. It's $40. I highly recommend popping out there. That's going to be a good time on the 27th. End of the month. You've got time if you wanted to go to that. the wedding expo is happening on the 28th. So you can go to Mickey and then you can go to the wedding expo on the 28th. Yes, it's also at the fairgrounds. Everybody is out at the wedding expo. Everybody. You will see a crap ton of realtors. You will go out there and it is an all-day event, and you can get all of the goodies if you're planning a wedding, if you're planning an engagement, if you're planning a honeymoon, if you're planning a house. All of those things happen after you get married, presumably. It's a great event. I know lots of people that get all of their vendors booked, or they get all the ideas for what they want. And the wedding expo is always a good time, and it's just fun. It's optimistic, right? Like, who wouldn't want to go be happy? So it's $15 to $45, so you can get tickets. So depending on what kind of level of access you want to have. And they always have giveaways. So like you can win your honeymoon, or you could win, your pictures. There's always giveaways out there. So that's a good time. Wedding expo. Back to the Fox Theater for a classic. If you're Gen X again, you're going to know Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Who is it? Robert Redford and Paul Newman in this movie. And they're going to play it on the theater, winning, and then winning again. It's just all kinds of good. If you want your own copy of this Things to Do, emailed to you every month, feel free to click the link in the description below or in the show notes, and you can just go to that link and it will be emailed to you directly every month. It goes out at the beginning of the month, so you've got everything that you need to figure out what you're going to do. I love that you guys are here month after month with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. YouTube loves it. I love it. Everybody wins. I love to hear from you. You can leave me a comment below if you're going to go to one of these, if you receive this monthly, anything, let me know. I look forward to hearing from you. I will see you around town.